Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Skull Session. Unlike our regular episodes, today we are at the launch of a new sector by a young Maldivian airline called Flyme, which is owned by Villa Air. And we have Mr. Nashid, the managing director of the airline, to spend some time with us. Welcome to our show, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
So, before we get into brass tacks, could you spend a few minutes talking about the airline? Because not many people out here in India know about the airline.
Villa Air, we actually been operating since 2011 in the domestic sector. The airline was actually formed primarily to transfer passengers from Malé International Airport to other domestic other regional atolls. Our chairman had the vision of creating this product so that there is an easy transfer of passengers. Maldives being a country where geographically islands segregated, it becomes very crucial and important that there is a very smooth, efficient transfer mechanism available in the Maldives. Unlike in other countries where you get to the destination, you grab a taxi and then whiz away. But in Maldives, you've got the challenge of really either going via speedboat, which is okay for resorts that's nearby Malé International Airport. However, when it comes to get to destinations, to resorts far away from Malé International Airport, air transfer is the viable option, and seaplane is a costly option, whereas with mass transfer, with ATR, it becomes more affordable. So that's why we started as an airline. And we've been operating since 2011, and pre-COVID, we've actually been looking into transforming the airline to go regional. So that's what we are here today.
So is Bangalore your first international route?
Bangalore has been very carefully chosen as the first international scheduled flight to India. And we have actually done few international flights to Colombo prior to that, but those are ad hoc flights. But we have actually chosen India, Bangalore as our first scheduled international flight destination.
So why Bangalore?
Bangalore is important because when you look into tourism, if you look into the historical records of tourism, Indian tourism was not so much from the start of tourism industry in the Maldives. If you look into way back into 1972, it was more European. And then it came regional, Middle East, as well as then Chinese. However, 2019, really Indian tourism flourished, and it scored #2 rating in the Maldives. So yes, India is a very important market, and we really would like Indian tourists to explore not only resorts nearby Malé International Airport, but we would like to let them know that there are other areas where Indian tourists could actually even discover more for relaxation and for willingness.
If I'm a traveler from Bangalore and there are various competitive options out there, why should I Flyme?
It's always good that the options are available for the client to choose. The product that Flyme has come up with is a very direct connection to the destination, which is in South Atoll. There are a lot of Indian carriers, even today now, even post-COVID operating to Malé International Airport. The flight from Bangalore, that Flyme is operating to South Area Atoll, where you've got a large number of resorts, which is both high-end as well as middle-class range. So the product that we are offering is a more direct connection to an atoll which is not much exposed to the Indian tourists. So which is why it will be a different product that we are offering, and we believe there is enough room for new operators to come and really give better opportunities for the Indian tourists.
Why ATR?
ATR we've actually chosen because ATR is an aircraft that Villa Air have been operating since 2011, almost 10 years now, and we have professed this aircraft, and it is one of the most advanced aircraft which is actually suitable to connect Maamigili Airport to Bangalore. Villa Air have plans to establish this market and then to migrate into a large aircraft such as narrow-body Airbus A320s or Boeing 737s. So we really want to start step by step and gradually, progressively grow.
So to summarize, what I've understood is you're a young airline who's using a tactical equipment, which is your ATR, connecting with a strategic destination, which is Maamigili, unlike your mainstream airport like Male. And you're doing a bubble-to-bubble service, point-to-point service straight into the resorts using your seaplane network, which means there's time benefits, there's safety benefits during COVID window, and post-COVID, as the market matures, you intend to deploy bigger aircraft.
That's right.
Am I right?
That's right.
And what are your plans to, so not many agents understand these destinations, right, and this strategic approach. So what's your go-to-market plan in India? How are you going to educate the agents on the benefits of this?
What we have actually, the product that we have designed, as you've very clearly mentioned, it gives a direct connection to South Area Atoll, which means the passengers, the moment they arrived at Maamigili Airport, they would be able to get to the resort in less than 10 minutes. Some of the resorts are, or less than 30 minutes, they would be able to get to the resort. And there's no risk of really getting mixed. With other tourists who are actually coming from other destinations. Maamigili Airport Flyme being the only airline operating to Maamigili Airport at the moment, that actually gives a lot of very fast processing of immigration, customs. So there's no waiting involved because the airport itself will be geared to serve just this starting initial flights coming from Bangalore. So it would actually means there is value added to the holiday maker choosing Flyme to come to South Area Atoll because they could actually maximize their holiday time in the resort without actually any hassle at the airport. So this will actually add a lot of value.
What are your future plans for the Indian market?
Our future plans for the Indian market is to grow the existing operation that we're starting to Bangalore. We will gradually increase the frequencies from weekly 2 flights to 4, and we'll try our level best to establish to a daily flight. Once we've actually achieved that, we'll be looking into upgrading the aircraft for a larger aircraft to carry about 150 passengers, an Airbus A320 or Boeing 737-800. And we will also expand our route network to include Mumbai, Ahmedabad, as well as Delhi. So that would actually open up the opportunity for tourists from other cities in India to reach to South Area Atoll.
So before we conclude, any message for the agents out there?
Villa Air is very confident, as well as Maamigili Airport. We've actually been working on this project for the past 1.5 years throughout the COVID, and we are very confident that all the tourists who are taking Flyme to come to South Area Atoll direct would actually have a very enjoyable holiday, and that would be a memorable event, and we are confident they will be repeat customers as well. So we're very prepared for it, and we are ready to welcome all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Best
Thanks
wishes.
a lot.